answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hey everyone, this is Mugalore here, and I'm back again with some more videos, and I don't know where to begin. We have so much to unpack because if you guys don't know, over the weekend, it was Evo 2019, and if you guys don't know what Evo is pretty much the Super Bowl or the Olympics for fighting games and just competitive gaming in general. And I must say that this year's Evo, I think it was super hype, super hype. We had companies from Arc System, we had NetherRealm Studios, we had Capcom, we have SNK, definitely, and Bandai Namco. They definitely showed improved this year. And now I know there's some disappointments or some leaks that went out earlier last week as far as Capcom concerned, but overall Capcom, I believe, still presented some promises that we'll later talk about in a totally other video when it comes to Capcom. But right now we're going to talk about BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. I decided that, hey, some of these videos I'm going to combine together because there were so many announcements that some videos I'm going to combine and some videos going to have individual videos, so I won't spam you guys with notifications of so many different videos and everything. So there's a lot of information. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let us dive right into it. Now, when it comes to BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, a lot of people were surprised. A lot of people were surprised that this game is still around. I remember this game was first announced, everyone was hyped, and then as more information was revealed for the game, some people, you know, was kind of skeptical about some of the choices as far as what characters they were putting in the rosters and how they was going to handle DLC. And now we fast forward, and the game is still alive, it's kicking pretty well. I find the game pretty fun. I really enjoy it, but I waited until there was a massive price drop before I decided to go pick up the game. But overall, I really enjoy the game. So now we're stepping into BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle version 2.0, and everyone is super excited that this game is still getting support that it needs, that the fans want, and we also being introduced to some more characters. Now, if you guys don't remember, we talked about some data mining information with BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle a few months ago when some data miners found some voice packs of characters, announcers, announcing characters from different series. So these voice announcers are pretty much everybody was speculating that this could hint to future characters for other fates, and that ended up being correct. So the first character that we did get, and that we or the series that we did assume or we speculated it was going to be in here, was Simran Kagura, and that ends up being the case. We have a character named Yumi, and like I said before, I'm not really too familiar with that series. That series is more like a, I guess you could say, what they call it, Dynasty Warriors type of series, where you run around and you, just like an anime waifu, you fight a bunch of anime waifus on the screen. And I was wondering how would they convert that or make characters out of that and put that into a 2D fighter, and they end up pulling it off. And Yumi looks pretty cool. I like her color scheme. I love the weapon that she used, and she fits right there alongside the rest of the cast of BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. And then we're going to move on to the other franchise that we speculated and that the data miners were speculating was going to make it into the game, which is BlizzCamp Akatsuki, or Akatsuki BlizzCamp, if I'm reversing it or saying it wrong. But we do have Akatsuki himself and BlizzTank that's added to the game. And everyone, I don't really know much about that franchise. I played a little bit at Otakon 2000. I believe 2017 at the time, and the game looked kind of weird. I mean, the art style was kind of weird, but it was kind of interesting overall, and it looks like that the fans got their wish, and everyone seems to be hyped, especially in my Discord, about BlitzTank. It looks kind of silly, a tank with a skull head on it and everything. You use a tank to fight. It looks kind of weird, and it takes a big portion of the screen, so it does look kind of it looks kind of silly, but I'm glad that the fans got what they want. So we have Akatsuki and BlizzTank, and can't wait to see more gameplay trailers of both those characters. And then we're going to move on to the other character, which is Neapolitan from Ruby. Now, the thing is, I'm not really too familiar with most of the Ruby characters. I believe only watched the first season and only like the first 2 episodes of the second season, so I'm not too familiar of the state of where Ruby is at now. But Neapolitan has been added to the Ruby cast for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and her moveset looks pretty cool. I love her color scheme. She has the pink hair going on and everything, and along with her outfit. and the weapon that she used, which I think is pretty cool. So overall, man, like, I believe Arc System has really knocked everything out of the park as far as announcements concerned, especially with BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. I got a lot to look forward to, a lot of characters to get in the lab and experiment with. I still haven't had an official team for the game and everything. So right now, as far as fighting games concerned, I really don't have enough time to really play over the summer because I'm really busy this summer. That's why I can't wait till everything begins to really slow down in the fall, and then I'm going to go through a whole fighting game craze with you guys, with information and just live streaming, and especially playing some BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, because it's a simple game, but it has a lot of depth into it, and that's why I really enjoy this game. And then at the end of the trailer, it revealed that there's going to be 5 other characters that they're going to reveal, and that's going to be, I believe, November 21st. So this will be a big announcement. They're going to reveal the other 5 characters. Now, will these characters belong part of the Akatsuki or in the Shimmering Kagura and the Ruby series, or are these going to be totally different fates? We just want to wait and see. Don't know how that's going to be presented, and I'm looking forward to it. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this whole thing with BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. And speaking of which, since we were talking about BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, let's talk about his older brother, Under Night In-Birth. Now, there was an update for this game as well with an announcement trailer, because if you guys don't know, Under Night In-Birth was also at Evo, and I must say that I'm really proud for the community and the fans that supported this game. It truly did earn this spot, and it looks like games like this, which is like Under Night In-Birth, which is like a niche fighter. Not many people play these games. It's glad to see this game at Evo. It brings more exposure to the game, and it's going to pretty much transform this game to be a much more mainstream fighter, is because this game is very hype, and it looks like they're also going to be an update for this game, a new version for the game, which is going to include brand new balances, new move sets added to the current cast, and then we got a brand new character. His name is Landrakia, if I'm pronouncing it right. You know, I can never get these names right, especially with these Arc System games. But his moveset looks pretty interesting. It reminds me of the same color scheme as Yumi from Shimmering Kagura, that's making an appearance in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. But this character pretty much has ice abilities, which looks pretty neat. And there will be a release for this new update early 2020, so fans have a lot to look forward to when it comes to their favorite anime fighters like BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and of course Under Night In-Birth. And I must say that this is another game that I own that I haven't really sat down and really played, but I must say that I have respect for this game. And this game, I don't know, it's something about this game that feels is an anime fighter, but at the same time it plays like a Street Fighter game. I can't explain it. Like I said, I'm not really deep into fighters like that to really be able to explain my points when it comes to certain things as far as how a fighting game feels and everything. But it's an anime fighter, but it does have like a Street Fighter feel to it with the footsies and everything. It doesn't have the air combos where you just doing like 100 hits and you take your opponent way in the air and everything like that. It's much more of a grounded anime fighter, which I really appreciate, and I'm glad to see that this game still have life after its launch, and that the developers are still supporting this game for its community, for the fan base. And I think after seeing how well it performed at Evo 2019, that the community is going to grow even more. And if you guys are looking for a skill-based fighting game, and like I said, there's other games out there that besides Capcom fighters like Street Fighter and everything, if you guys looking for a change of pace or looking for something even more technical, trust me, get into Under Night In-Birth or Eunice for short. There's a lot to enjoy here for this game, and I'm definitely going to get back into it to pick it up and play. And I still haven't found an official main for the game as well, and hopefully you guys get into it, because I would love to also stream this game, have some level up sessions and lab sessions. Maybe you guys can show me a few techniques. You guys can pretty much help me understand the gameplay mechanics a bit more and everything. But oh my god, man, like Evo 2019 was just straight up hype. Arc System has done it again. And the thing is, I'm not really a big Arc System fan until, I guess you could say, once Dragon Ball FighterZ announced, and I pretty much been keeping my eyes on Arc System works with their games, and I've just been buying a lot of their fighters and been catching up on their fighters and everything. So I'm super excited. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this, the overall analysis for BlazBlue Crosshead Battle and Under Night In-Birth update that's coming early 2020. Are you looking forward to these new releases that's coming for both games? I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. And what characters do you want to see changed, or as far as like nerfs, buffs, for both titles? It doesn't matter. Definitely want to hear your thoughts on that. If you like this video, subscribe. If you want to be notified for more videos in the future, make sure you hit the bell to be notified in the future. This is Mugen Lord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below. And don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.